You ever feel like you're trying, but nothing changes? You read the books. You listen to the podcasts. You tell yourself, next Monday I'll start. But a month passes, and you're still the same. Still stuck. Still tired. Still broke. Still lonely. Still scrolling through videos like this, hoping someone finally says something that clicks. Let me save you some time. It's not the world. It's not the economy. It's not your parents. It's not your zodiac sign. It's you. You're the problem. But that's not an insult. It's the best news you'll hear today. Because if you are the problem, then you are the solution. Let me explain. You've been living in reaction mode your whole life. You wait to feel motivated before you act. You wait until something's urgent before you move. You wait for life to give you permission to start living. But life doesn't give permission. It just passes. You confuse comfort with safety. But that's a lie. Comfort is the drug. It numbs the pain of failure until you forget you're even failing. You don't hate your life enough yet. That's why you tolerate it. If you truly hated being broke, you'd fix it. If you truly hated being alone, you'd change how you talk, how you look, how you move. If you truly hated wasting time, your phone would be off right now. But you don't hate it. You just kinda dislike it. And kinda is not enough. You think you need more time. You don't. You think you need more knowledge. You don't. You think you need a new environment, a new circle, a new schedule, a new system. Nope. What you need is something much simpler. A decision. One that says, I'm done. I'm done being average. I'm done waiting. I'm done hoping. I'm done pretending this version of me is good enough. It's not. And you know it. Once you decide, truly decide, you stop needing motivation. Because now, it's not optional. You don't need to feel ready to brush your teeth. You just do it. Same thing with changing your life. Stop overcomplicating it. Discipline is not some rare superpower. It's just doing what you said you'd do, long after the mood you said it in has died. But here's the trap. Most people think they're tired. But they're not tired. They're unfulfilled. That's why you scroll for hours, but still feel empty. That's why you sleep 10 hours, and still wake up exhausted. That's why even when you're surrounded by people, you still feel alone. Because you're not living. You're surviving. You're avoiding pain, avoiding growth, avoiding responsibility. But calling it self-care. No. Self-care is building a life you don't have to escape from. Let's talk about your habits. You keep breaking promises to yourself. And every time you do, you kill a piece of your confidence. Your brain learns, I can't trust myself. And if you can't trust yourself, who can you trust? This is why nothing sticks. Why every new routine, every goal, every fresh start dies after a week. Because deep down, you don't believe your own words anymore. You've trained yourself to quit. But here's the hard truth. You trained yourself into this, and you can train yourself out. Start small. Ruthlessly small. 10 push-ups a day. Read 1 page. Wake up 10 minutes earlier. Not because it'll change your life, but because it'll rebuild your identity. The goal is not the result. The goal is to prove to yourself, I do what I say I'll do. Because once you believe that, you become unstoppable. And yeah, it'll hurt. Changing your life will feel like ripping your own skin off. Because part of you will die. The weak version. The coward. The excuse maker. Let it die. You will lose friends. You will feel isolated. You will question everything. Good. That means you're finally doing it right. Growth is ugly. But so is regret. Choose your pain wisely. Here's the truth no one wants to hear. You already know what to do. You don't need another video. You don't need another 10 tips. You don't need another motivational speech with dramatic music behind it. You just need to do the damn thing. You know what's ruining your life. The food you eat. The people you hang out with. The websites you visit at 1 a.m. The way you talk to yourself. The way you lie to yourself. You know exactly what needs to stop. You just don't want to face it. So let's face it, together. From now on, stop aiming for perfection. Aim for consistency. Not, I'll go to the gym 2 hours every day. But, I'll move my body every day, no matter what. Not, I'll wake up at 5 a.m. forever. But I'll stop sleeping my life away. Not, I'll start $1 million business. But I'll do one thing every day that builds my future. That's how you break the cycle. One boring, unsexy, consistent day at a time. And here's the twist most people never see coming. The moment you stop chasing results and start building character, everything changes. You stop being desperate. You stop comparing yourself. You stop waiting. You become dangerous. Because now you're grounded. Now you move with intention. Now you trust yourself. And people feel that. They respect that. Life responds to that. So let me ask you this. Are you finally done? Are you done being the spectator in your own life? Are you done living the same week 100 times and calling it a life? Are you done hiding behind "I'm trying" when you haven't really started? Then prove it. Get up. Turn off this video. And do one thing, right now, that your future self will thank you for. Not tomorrow. Not next Monday. Not when you feel ready. Now. Because you're not stuck. You're just scared. But fear is not a reason. It's just a feeling. And feelings don't decide your future. You do.